Is that what people do? Do people do this? That's pretty weird. That's a new one for me. If you weren't hip to it, this is essentially the new crypto. Cole Simpson glove. Oh my, a crime's being committed here. We got a security tag. I'm just feel like I'm walking on evidence right now. What did we just find? What's up, everybody? My name is Elliott, and welcome back to a segment that a lot of you probably don't remember. This is called Other People's Cars, and the idea is that I review cars that are not mine while paying special attention to the contents inside of them. And today, I've got the keys, or the hoop, to this 2014 Toyota Yaris. Let's get into it. Okay, so to start things off, like I said, this is not mine. This is a 2014 Toyota Yaris. The only specs that matter is it's got a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder making 106 horsepower, and it gets like 36 miles to the gallon, which is pretty good. The other fun fact about it is at its time of sale, this was one of the absolute cheapest cars you could get. It competed with like the Mitsubishi Mirage and the Nissan Versa. All of those could be had for less than $15,000 with full warranties. So these were very, very appealing to the young crowd. But now that I've gotten all that stuff out of the way, let's take a look around, see what kind of condition this thing is in, and then we'll check out all of the goldmine of stuff that's in this Toyota Yaris. Looking at it, obviously this is one of the least impressive visually cars you'll ever see on the road. You see them everywhere and you never even know it. This one is missing paint in very weird areas. Like normally I would say, oh, it's been in an impact, but I mean, it's only a triangle here, a blob here, another one here, something over here. Very, very kind of bizarre, but it doesn't show up too much. So I guess a good car if you want to run into stuff, doesn't show it. Ooh, another thing I just noticed, look at this, a mono wiper, like a freaking McLaren F1. This thing shares something with supercars. Abundantly obvious we're missing a hubcap. I don't know how much that costs to replace on something like this, maybe 25 bucks. This sticker tells me this was an ex-rental car. It says something about scanning me now here, and then I've got another sticker right here that kind of tells you what it is in weird code and tells you that the average key replacement cost is $225. According to the rental car company, 225 bones for one of these. So don't lose it. We got somebody who's a really big fan of hospitals. And apparently the Nebraska Cornhuskers? I can't really tell. But what I think happened here is they were Cornhusker fans, and then the hospital was like, nah, I'm a bigger hospital fan. And they went ahead and put it on top of that. The only other thing that I've noticed on the outside of this car, again, rear hubcap's missing. So this thing must just corner like a champ. Who knows? Let's pop it open and see what kind of treasures are in this thing. Ugh. Okay. Well, whoa, geez. Mat is very slidey. I mean, I would say you're better off with no mat over here. We can tell a few things right off the bat. First of all, it's a girl's car. Okay, so we know that just from the hoop and the other things that are in here. I mean, they graduated in 2016, and then a couple of monkeys. Look at that, are those nuts? Just monkey nuts. And it's reading a book. Cool. That obviously means something, and somebody somewhere is gonna be like, oh dude, that's the freaking sacred monkey of Hydro Flask. Everybody has one of those. We do have a bunch of crap in the center here and over here, and I hope that we find some treasure. Got a couple of limes in there. Yeah, it doesn't smell good. I'm gonna probably go ahead and throw this away for them. Hand cream, the world's longest spoon. Oh, hey, not while you're driving, guys. I guess a Puerto Rican bottle opener. We got the hand sanitizer. This is handy, literally. Pepper spray, I would try this out, but no. I don't even know which. Holy crap, those are fused together. These are like kitty scissors, whatever, kitty scissors, a green pen, some sort of perfume. Again, girl's car. Man, I mean, a lot of pens. She must like grade in the car. A security sign from something that I hope she didn't steal. Toys R Us reward card. I'm pretty sure Toys R Us is out of business nationally. Am I right? Oh, used Q-tip. Hopefully not on their ears, probably makeup. We got a dinner list, folks. Rice, steak, eggs, sandy. I don't know what that is. Oh, bacon sandy, a sandwich. So I guess what the young people are calling sandwiches these days. Might have to enter my repertoire. Sandy, bag of pants. Oh geez, she just left her wallet in here. Now this I can't go through, but we've got things such as her driver's license and everything else that she should definitely have. So can't go through that on camera, but it is in here and it's tangled. So this is probably why it's in here, because you can't get it out. An additional wallet? Michael Kors, hey, look at this though. Yeah, so here's the deal. This is stocked with cards and stuff. Still has the tag on it, making me think she only wants people to know how much this was. Oh, dude, the security label could have come off of this. That's a good point. What is this? Haas, coconut water. Agua de coco, for those of you in Espanol. Boy, would I not drink this. Receipts, very weird shaped Phillips screwdriver. O.J. Simpson glove. Oh my, are crimes being committed here? We got a security tag. I'm just feel like I'm walking on evidence right now. Okay, so this is a tracker of some sort, which means this is just riddled with sweat. I think this is what you wear to the gym around your chest, like so, and you track your fitness level or your heartbeat. I'm guessing that's what that is. I'm guessing this is very sweaty. Trash control button is under here. Some trash, some change. I think that's, well, let's, uh-oh. This is a bad e-brake. We'll take a quick peek in here. What are these? You know, a bad thing of razors with what I can only describe as the tongue cleaners on the back. Is that what people do? Do people do this? Do people shave and then use, the tongue cleaning material? Are people doing that? That's pretty weird. That's a new one for me. Other things of note, the reason I haven't gone over any features is because if you look, there are none. You have 3 knobs, blue and red temp selector. It's just kind of really, really basic. And then like what looks like the base radio out of a Toyota FRS, but at least it has Bluetooth. So that's pretty cool. Pretty standard there. Anything good? Oh, guys, if you weren't hip to it, this is essentially the new crypto. Kohl's Cash is where it's at. This is worth so much. This one's worth $10. This one's worth $10. I mean, I'm sitting on a gold mine of Kohl's Cash right now. That's not something you want to leave in the open. Let's shift to the back. Okay, well, I mean, I checked out the driver's side. Now we'll check out the back seat. But one thing I did notice, even though this car is equipped with plenty of Bluetooth, we've got just ample CDs here. One Direction, and One Direction. A used mask with like a worm on it. Not an actual worm, like a cartoon worm. Sorry, need to specify sometimes. Let's see what's in the back seat, because it does have one. Man, got a lot here. Okay. Film? Instant film. Okay, this is what it goes to. Now, how do you take the picture? I already took it. I don't know how this works, but apparently that's good. That's probably, again, a very valuable thing that's in this car. This and Kohl's Cash, whew, oh, you guys, hold on. If you're familiar with this segment, no matter what time of the year, no matter what temperature it is, in the Midwest, everyone is prepared for the worst ice storm of their lives, which is why we've got a full can of windshield de-icer. There's that, which means we for sure have a big ice scraper and brush, because every single car has it in the Midwest. Everyone's ready. All we need now is to find the blanket, which I almost guarantee there is one. But let's keep looking here. This is gross. People should definitely not keep their protein shakes in their car because it gets the sun in there. I'm not gonna open it because I can only imagine the smell. Wrapper gum, ice cubes. That was kind of dumb. Just one of these, but also how the heck does this work? Seriously. This is a very bizarre shoe. And a TV mount. It's a good thing to drive around with. It's really bad. Oh my God. Hey, look, okay, so see, here's the blanket. Told you guys, it's in every car. But in this case, we have an assortment. Fellas. Oh my God. What? What did we just find? Oh, this must be a costume of some sort. I mean, she was Q-Tip Man for Halloween. I don't know. This is a new one. Let me know in the comments what in the heck this is, other than a t-shirt with a bunch of Q-tips on it. But also a little style cut out in the front. Hat, makeup, laundry. The lady likes photography, okay? We know this much. Now, though, what everybody doesn't think about is what's under here. Is that a spare with no tire? This is gonna do you no good. I'm telling you what, you do not have a flat in this car. So we got some extra Q-tips, and then I guess you could put a new rim on, but that's crazy. Why is this, who put this back in here? Unacceptable. Cool news, small car, lots of good stuff. I think my favorite is absolutely the Q-tip shirt, without a doubt. That's gonna cover it. Why don't we get this thing out on the road and see what 106 raw horsepower feels like on the open street. Let's drive this thing. Oh God, this man. 93,000 miles. Power, a lot of power. One thing immediately obvious, there are only 2 gauges, which is a crazy low amount of gauges. It's just a huge fuel gauge, a very big speedometer, and then an entire gauge dedicated to the word Yaris. So that is interesting. 1.5 liters, 106 horsepower, and surprisingly, not a CVT. I figured with this little of horsepower and this small of a motor and this thing just being all eco, that it would be a CVT transmission, but they put a 4-speed automatic in it. The gears are just super duper long, but except for 1 and 2, they made those really close together, and it does feel pretty snappy. Oh my God. I mean, there's the speed limit, and I mean, it downshifted and got with it. And for a city car, which is what this thing is, that was perfect. Now it's a little buzzy, so see, that was the same level of throttle, so I got 3-second delay and no shifting. Come on. Okay, I was running out of room for that thing to shift. That's how long the gears are. Man, it's seriously jumpy off the line. I'm not just saying that. It is really, really good from 0 to 40. After that, completely falls on its face. But that's not why you buy these cars. This thing weighs nothing. It's 2,200 pounds, which is crazy light. I'm not even sure how they managed to put airbags in this thing, keeping it that light. It's crazy. So you got like an S, and it gets 37 miles to the gallon. You get the LE, which is this, it gets 36 miles to the gallon. And then the SE gets 37 miles to the gallon again. So something about this trim level gets 1 less mile per gallon. And I mean, just from this little bit I've driven it, I can only imagine they somehow packed in a little bit of sportiness at the cost of 1 mpg. That's it. Overall, very good car, and lots of treasures within, which is always a plus for a segment like this. So let's head on back and we'll wrap this thing up. All right, so there you have it. That is the 2014 Toyota Yaris. It is a car. It's a cheap car, but it gets the job done, even though it is a little buzzy and there is a lot of stuff in this one. But I mean, what do you expect? It was less than 15 grand. Anyway, what did you guys think about this other people's cars segment? It's a little different, but they are a lot of fun to do as long as the people are comfortable with me rifling through their stuff. But let me know what you thought in the comments. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I usually try to post a little preview of videos that I'm doing, and I bet this one was hard to figure out because it wasn't one of my cars in my fleet. But if you followed me on Instagram, you would at least have a hint. In addition to that, like me on Facebook, join my Facebook group. It's a fun place to share memes, and I'm usually in there interacting in the comments. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing on this video. I'll see you guys on the next video. Right now I gotta put this stuff kind of back. That's the only problem with doing these things sometimes, is like then you have to like put their crap back, and then they probably are like, was my car this messy when I gave it to you? Yeah, believe it or not. There's a guy just like I mean gawking at us, and I couldn't be in a more common car.
That is an old woman.
Oh well. Currently Yaris, and then we've got a Yaris behind us. Basically rolling deep in Yarises right now, or Yari. What is the plural of Yaris? Yarises? It's probably like Prius, where it's like Prii. I don't know. But right now, we rolled into like a Dollar Tree. People would be pretty scared.